Now we've come to the time where we flip the script.
Oh my God,
So
already.
yeah,
So
already time is
fast.
flying. We've
So
had a great
fast.
conversation.
I
Yeah.
know.
So
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll play on this whole like phone free experiences thing. So for both of you, how can your world show up in an analog sort of way? Meaning, like, what would you advise your clients to do to lean into analog, um,
yes.
without getting too far away from obviously the services that they would hire you to do?
Yes. Well, I'll go first, Mandy.
You go, Amani. You
As
go.
as a music person, as a DJ, we are analog. We are absolutely that is analog experience right there. So just accentuating music, definitely even become like tech free or whatever, little lockers. I think Dave Chappelle was
Hmm.
the first person I heard that when you
Yeah.
go to his show, you have to put your
Yeah,
phone into a locker.
I've done it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so just do that, embrace, you know, all vinyl sets from DJs, or, it can be regular sets, but just the music and just let the music, even listening parties, just all about music. Music is analog. So step into music even more.
Hmm. Oh, good. I love that.
I love that. Okay, I'm going to answer for both sides of the business. So, from a conference standpoint, we just had this happen at my All About You adventure event last year. Is at the very end of the speaker, Gary Ware was our speaker. He was amazing. He talks about the power of play, and he challenged everybody to a group. It was 50 people, a group rocks, paper, scissors championship.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was two people were doing like rocks, paper, scissors, shoot. And then if you lost, then you had to then start support that person and like cheer them on. So the losers became the cheerleaders until you got down. So everyone's like cheering for somebody till you got down to the
Perfect.
final two. And then you got the final two. And then you got the cheerleaders surrounding them. And they're like, rocks, paper, scissors, shoot. And everyone's cheering and laughing. And it was like the best way to end a speech. And that was a great transition then into dinner. And
Hmm.
we didn't have a microphone. We didn't have a screen. It was just like
Yeah.
humans being human and building on energy. I thought that was awesome.
Great.
So more of that kind of stuff, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And then from a sales coaching standpoint, I've been talking a lot about this of like, the follow-up statistics show that 80% of the business closes after 5 follow-up attempts, and people get lazy. They just send emails. And if you're only
Hmm.
sending emails, you're not going to be successful. So we got to
Hmm.
rotate that 5, right? And one of those 5 I think is very important are handwritten notes.
Mm.
And
Hmm.
a handwritten note is literally the most analog thing you can do. And
Yep.
I
I agree with
I
you.
love, I think you've both been recipients of my handwritten notes. Like
Hmm. Yes.
when I'm inspired by somebody or something, like I put it in my phone, like handwritten note to Nicole, because like
Hmm.
we think all these great people are saying great things or interesting things, and then we never. There's Amani's
Yeah.
handwritten note
I
that like
know.
we don't do anything about it,
Right.
and nobody gets handwritten notes in the mail anymore. And I think like there's so much power in handwritten note, and a handwritten note that's unconditional, like
Hmm.
unconditional love, where you're not asking for something or not like looking
Hmm.
forward to working with you, where you're like, you're
Right.
just appreciating that person for whatever it is you want to appreciate them about in that moment.